Hello, good evening and welcome. I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and once again, this is Midweek Makings. It's Wednesday, so I'm here at the bench doing some stuff. In the chat, we've got Mark, we've got Gemma, we've got Stefan. Anyone else just come in? Dorcasaurus and the Bobbins have come in as well now, so hello for all of you. Mark did have his number one crown, but Gemma stole it. It's gone. That's it. He's never getting it back now, I don't think. I don't know how it works. You seem to get points right at the beginning and then right at the end. I don't know how it knows it's the end. It's very strange. It might just be because it's after an hour. I don't know. But either way, that's how it goes. So, yes, today I am back at the bench. I am down here doing the final part, because I'm going to finish it tonight, whatever. The final part of the Mechanical Music Box, episode 5, chapter 5, The Starry Night. One that plays Memories. This is going to have the top of the bit done with the twiddly things. I assume they're going to twiddle. Audio and video good, says Gemma. And everybody's saying hello. Yep, all right. So let's go down to the bench and we'll see exactly what's what. You know what it is because I've been doing this for the last couple of weeks. This is from Rocker. It's a music box. It plays that. It will do in a minute. And I assume that's going to also do something to rotate as well as this one rotating. So, yeah, it's quite a nice, interesting little piece. In the box, we have the rest of what I'm going to be building because I put it all away from last time. But as I'm going to be finishing today, I won't need the box anymore. So let's grab that out there. Nothing else in there. Instructions I'm going to need. A few sprue things that are left. The stickers I didn't need for the other bits, but I might still need them for this one. Got the tools and the bag of stuff. So let's get down to it and see. Audio and video working great, says Mark. That's better than fine. So yeah, we have of course got Tasia in to join us in Chatland. Good evening.
There.
Oh, good evening. I was going to say hello first, but you got in there first.
Indeed. I'm ready to chat whenever you are. How can I help you today, Chris?
We are live. We are streaming again on YouTube. We are building the Rocker music box, the one that plays Memories.
That sounds fun. Building a music box sounds like a fascinating project. Let me know if you need any help with the assembly or anything else during the stream. Enjoy the build.
I will indeed. Would you like to just say hello to everybody that's watching? It's the regular crew, and you don't remember who they are, though, do you?
Well, I don't have direct access to who is currently watching the stream, but I'm sure they appreciate you saying hello. It's always nice to connect with your regular viewers. Hello to everyone in the chat.
There we go. How's things going on? We're still doing the YouTube top fans thing with the badges and the crowns. There's a little bit of a battle going on to see who can get the number one crown.
Aha! A friendly competition for the top crown. That sounds like some exciting engagement for your stream. It's great to see your community so involved. Who's currently holding the coveted crown? May the best fan win.
Gemma has the number one crown at the moment. The Bobbins, he wants it. He's very much after it, but he's not got it yet.
Brilliant! It sounds like there's a lively competition underway. Let's see if the Bobbins art can snatch the crown. It's all in good fun, right? Keep the excitement going.
Absolutely. I'll catch up with you a bit later on. Bye.
Sounds good. Enjoy the rest of the stream, and I'll be here if you need me later. Catch you soon.
There we go. Right. So, crown must have crowns, as the Bobbins. Yes, absolutely. I think I'm on this bit. Did I turn the page last time? Yes, because I just put that bit in down there. So now I am here with that bit on there. No, I've done that bit. Right, I haven't done that bit. Did I put a bit on that I shouldn't have put on yet? I think I probably did. Assembly error. If the installation is correct, go live directly to step 7. Remove the grey part. Right, well, okay, the installation is correct. So I didn't need to... I'm not sure what you mean by correct. So it's something about rotate the grey part. Top of the movement can be removed. Okay, well, I'm sure it all worked as intended, so I'm going to carry on. If it doesn't, then we'll go back and see. Only the worthy get crown, says the Bobbins, with his number 3 crown. Which Mark did have a number 3 crown saying my crown, but then he obviously lost it. So Stefan must have moved up to number 2. I can have a look. I can see the top fans thing. There we go. Right. Yes, we've got Gemma at number 1 with 75, Stefan at number 2 with 75, the Bobbins at number 3 with 75, Mark at number 4 with 75, and Dorgosaurus at number 5 with 25. So if things follow on, I don't know, because Mark was there first, but then Gemma took it, but she hasn't been over. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't think YouTube know how it works yet. So yeah, we'll just get on with it. Right. E7 is what I'm after, the first part of the build tonight, which is that big bit there. I'm guessing it's this. That was inside it, wasn't it? But that doesn't say C7 either. 16. E7, there we go, it is that bit. So we'll get that out. We'll need to oil the teeth, but I need E8 and E9, 2 each of 8 and 9. Was that in there? It was in there. 9s and 8s. Good stuff. Right, so let's get these cleaned up and then installed. And we shall see. It doesn't seem to have any rhyme or reason to it. It may have something to do with how much you type. It doesn't seem to be. It seems to be whoever gets it first can then lose it to whoever comes in next. But no, people have tried gaming the system and putting in lots of little bits or lots of big bits, and it didn't really help. So I'm not entirely certain. I know it's still sort of in beta, and they're just sort of playing with it. So I'm sure at some point it will become clear and it will start working properly. But I think that point is quite a long way away at the moment. Right, I'm just going for the tops of all of these teeth at the moment. And then we'll see about getting some in between stuff on occasional teeth, but I don't think it needs it, all of it. Seems to be capping at 75 unless you put a super chat in. Yeah, that seems to be the limit until later on. It might be 75 an hour. We'll see. I mean, I know Mark was in early before. Look, Dorkosaurus, see, you've slipped in at number 1 because you are worthy. All the way in through at number 1. So you've obviously got 75 and stolen the top slot from everyone else that's got 75. Does that mean that everybody's got 75 now? Yes, everybody in the chat, all 5 of you, have 75 points. But there we go. Right, so these are marked as 9. So I'm going to put the ones that are marked as 9 in there. And these are marked as 8. So I shall put those in there. That's an 8. What's that one? That's a 9. So I'll put that one in there. That's a 9, so that will go over there. And that must be an 8. That will go in there. Okay. E8, 9. Yeah, I figured that. That was obvious. Right. P6 and E10. Oh, that's one of these. And E10 is that one. Okay. Boo, says Mark. Mark hasn't even. Maybe replying to others in chat helps. I think it's just a case of numbers. I'm going to go back to using a pair of pliers to get this in there, because that made life just a little bit easier last time. There we go. Don't think I need the screwdriver anymore. I think it's 2 screws left, but I don't think they're going to be used. So that goes on there. E10 becomes D. E2. 11, 12, not 2. E2, there we go. Times 2. There are indeed 2 of them. So, everybody about for the Star Wars Outlaws stream last night, where I finished the DLC. I did enjoy that game. I will return back to it and do some more, but not for a little while. I'm going to have a little break from it. So next week, I'm back to Assassin's Creed Shadows. But I do quite like the alternating, doing a game for a week and then doing a different game the next week. So that means in 2 weeks' time, I need to find a different game to play. Has anybody got any suggestions? Now, I do have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So any from that library are fair game, as are anything Ubisoft related. I've got their version of Game Pass as well. Not that one, could be a bit longer than that one. Makes it that one, I think. Yep, there we go. And then I need another bauble. We haven't used pink one. Go for the pink one. Get that on there. That one's got a little blob on the bottom bit as well. Now that one is being loose on there. So let's try the other one. That's a better fit. There we go. We've got that. The bobbins. A £2 super chat for science and crowns, he says. So he hasn't chatted since then, so I don't know. Let's have a look. Top fans button. The bobbins now has 225 XP. So it looks like you got 150 for £2. So thank you very much for the science. I like science. I like money as well. So, oh yeah, that's how it works. How about Grounded 2, says Gemma. Bobbins only got 150 XP for the super chat. Jeff got 1,000. Yeah, but Jeff did do £20. So it makes sense that he got a lot more. Don't you still have more that you can do on Outlaws, says Dorkosaurus. I do indeed. As I say, I'm not finished with Outlaws. But the story and the DLC is now finished. So, hang about, I've got to use the tool thing. number 3. That one there. There we go. That goes to there. Yes, the story in the DLC is now finished. So I am happy to put it aside for a while. There's lots of side missions and stuff to come back to and tidy up. But yeah, I put it on the back burner for a little while. Because as good as it is, I like to mix things up a little bit. So I'm going to need E15. Oh, it's not these. I thought it'd be them. It's not. I've got the E12, E15 I need as well, which is a little... Oh, it's these. I remember these little wooden washery things. Yes, Grounded 2 is an option. It's still in beta at the moment, or beta. So it's like a game preview, I think Xbox call it. So it's likely to be a little bit buggy. So I might leave that a little while until they've number 4 got it a little bit nicer. I have been playing it a little bit. I do like the way they made me make this tool that then gets everything lined up in the right places. So that's gone on there like that. Yep. Right, then I need to do something like this. Has got to go on there. On the bit marked something. Let's have a closer look and see what that's marked as. The bit marked Q, which is that one. And there's one over there. It might be an alpha. Either way, that will go on there. And then on the other end of that, I need 2 more 15s and an E, which is one of those, wasn't it? Was one of those, wasn't it? Yes. 2 more 15s. Yeah, Grounded 2 is a very it's the sequel to Grounded, which is a basically a Honey I Shrunk the Kids game. Right, these go on there, and there is a thing to tell me how far they have to go on there. So let's get that, and that. All right, get that pushed on there. Come on. Down you go. That. And that. That goes on 5, which is over there. There we go. So that one is too high, so I need to bring that back down. So if I push this through there we go. Does that give me that? No, wait. Right. So that is like that. There is play there, which is what that says there should be. Don't know if that's the right amount, but that's... I don't know, that doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like that should be that amount of play there. Definitely had the right bar. Definitely the right bar. And that went on... It shows much less than I've actually got. So I'm sure that was the right bar. Yes, definitely the right bar. Oh well, we'll see how it goes together in the end. That's gone on there like that. Turn it over and it looks like that. It sort of does. I mean, there's a bit of play there. I don't know exactly how that's going to work, but we'll figure it out. We'll go with what it's got. It's not that one. It's that one. And I haven't used blue. And that looks like the top. I can't see a thing on it. That's got to be that one there, which is gone on there. Again, quite nice and secure, so I'm not going to worry about the tape with that. That goes on there. I need more E15s. Mark has Super Chat 99p. Does that mean you should get another 75? I'll have a look in a minute. Interesting, says the Bobbins, who's still number one. Let's just have a look and see. Top fans, Mark has got, I've got 100 for that, apparently. Don't click the end stream button. So 100 for 99p. Was that because you sent a? Did you send a picture of a cake? Was that a super sticker? So in theory, for 2 super stickers at £1.98, you could get more points than the bobbin got for £2. Yes, yeah, that was a super sticker. I don't know if they're more valuable or if it's just still broken. But the super chats and stickers are very much appreciated. Any and all proceeds go back into the model making fund, and I will. Oh, 4. That's got to go all the way down there. Okay, so that's that. Then that goes through the other side of that. And then I've got to put the other E on there with, oh, that's gone now, that's dead. Get rid of that. 2 more of them. Probably that, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, so, well, in another 35 minutes, you might be able to put in more normal chats. And get another 75, maybe. I don't know how that works. Science. That one on there. Come on. There you go. Oh, I think I pushed that. Yeah, I pushed that too far down there now. Oh, well. It's got to be about there. That's okay. Then that one. And then that one. Again to a 5. That's it there. Okay, so that was that bit. So that's done a thing. Now go to the final page. I believe it might be. Right. Oh, then I need to find out. Yeah, that's what this is a bit for. Use T1 to check the position of the parts are correct. So that's this side. So that goes in there. See, it's not right. Something's not right somewhere. So if that goes in there, that should be closer together. Those two are about right, but that one's got to be further up. But it can't be further up, so it must be further down. Let's move that down. There we go. So that then joins up with that there. Like that. Okay. And that should join up with that one. And those two there, which it's close. There we go. So that does that. So they weren't far off. They obviously just wobbled a bit in moving it around. That does that. Then we need another one. It's got to be that one. And one of these. I've not already used all the colours. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of those left. I've done 1, 2, 4. What? So 2 of them must be the same. Oh, they are the purples. I haven't used the purple yet. That's a bit loose. Let's try the other one. It's even looser. So let's go back with that one. Maybe it's tighter on the other end of that. Yeah, that'll do. That's okay on there. That goes on there. E15 is one of these little ones again. Mark has put in a £1.99. It's on Super Chat. The battle is on. I like a battle when it makes me profit. So Mark is now number 1. Stefan Last is back. Home care time, back soon. That's going to go onto there. What? There isn't. No, 84. Not on there. That can stay over there. I need another bit. I need E the 4th, which is that one. So that can come out the middle. That can go around there. Tidy up the outside of that. Well, there you go, the bobbins. It's on. Are you going to entertain Mark with his quest for the number 1 black badge? Or are you going to let him have it? Or is anybody else going to come in and steal it from him, which would be very funny and terrible. Right, so where's that going to go? There's a little hole there. There's little holes everywhere. There's a star there. It's probably there. That's the only place that's going to fit. There's another star there and another star there. I don't know where that's going to go. P6. Oh, it's got to go into a hole. Right, hang about. There's one of these. Got to be that big hole there then. That's got to go into there. And then that will go into there. Gemma has put in $4.99 because I did well dismantling the trampoline earlier. Manual labour. Manual labour pays, apparently. And Gemma's just done it to annoy Mark. Mark is now number 2. So let's have a look. $4.99 is worth, if anybody's bothered. 350 XP because she's now got 425. Oh dear. Right, let's see what we're doing. That's that there. Yes, we had a trampoline in the garden that the kids had used, but have outgrown now, and it was just old and rubbish. So we dismantled it earlier. E5, is that? and E6. I saw E6. That's E6. Not anymore. E5. 4, E5. There we go. Up in that corner up there. I wonder how much YouTube is actually making because of this top fans thing. I mean, they take a big slice out of everything. All this isn't going directly to me. YouTube take their between 30 and 50% of it, which is annoying, but just the way it goes. And all right, where's that's going to go in there? All right, okay. So it's got to be worth it for them to get people to fight over it. Not really bothered by the crown, but it's funny to wind people up. I figured that was probably the case. So yeah, that's on there then. Pay attention to the direction. Yeah, I'm going in from that one. And then that's going on to here. Right, let's see. So that's got the globe there. That one over that side. And that's going on there like that. Get that out of the way. Goes on there, and that one goes in there. Is that right? That looks right. Sort of looks a little bit... Oh, no, it's not right because of that. There we go. So that's still got to be right there, isn't it? So I got that wrong now. It's moved something somewhere. That one's got to come down a bit. That one's got to go back up a bit. It's a bit like that. That one, that bit in there has got to go down as well. So let's see. Can I do that with that? There I can, yes. Not that much. So that one's got to be playing around in the middle there. Up a little bit. I reckon that'll do it. All good fun, says Mark. Totally, says Gemma. Yes, all good fun. And yeah, I mean, obviously, don't go silly with money, people, but it is absolutely good for a laugh. So that's that. Yeah, and it says to check to make sure you got it right, which I just did, even without looking at the instructions. Aren't I clever? So that's that. That's going to go on there in a minute. But I need D5 and D3, which are the big Stargate type things. This is D3. Yeah, I mean, there are people that do get fixated about the fleeting awards and badges and things like that. So I can see that there are going to be people out there watching different streams that get quite fixated about it. D5, I need two of those. There they are. So let's get these cleaned up and grab a quick drink and continue with this bit of the build. So how is everybody? How are you all been doing? What have you been up to today? As mentioned, I've been shopping. I've been doing some manual labour today as well. Not a lot, a little bit. Today is 2 weeks since I had my cataract removed, so I was allowed to do some manual labour today. And it is recovering well. It seems to be working properly. The eyeball is seeing things. In a couple of weeks' time, I can see about getting an optician's visit and upgrading my glasses game. Right, this is going underneath here somewhere. Let's have a look, see. Ensure the correction of gears running smoothly. It's got to go there and there, and that. Does it matter which way round? It has got cutouts and star bits. The star bit's over there on that side. So that's going on there. Like that. And then that will go round. And that will as well. As that one looks like it should have a thing on it, but it hasn't. At least not. There'll be more jobs for you and Katie on Sunday. Not much. Got the flu, says Mark. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're not too bad with it. Right, pay attention to the direction of insertion. Can't really see the direction of insertion, but we'll figure it out from there. Right, we've got that one on that side, and that's over there. So if we got, I've got a hole there. That's got to be where these posts are going, where these bars are going. This is going to go on there like that. Yes. So that's got to be out the way. That's got to go down over there. Right. Oh, and then that lines up with that. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. So that's going to go in there. That's going to go in there. That's going to go in there, and that's going to go in there. I thought there'd be something holding that post a little bit more secure. That's got to gear up with that, as has that. And that will line up with that. Nearly. There you go. That is geared in with that. As is the one the other side. Now turning around with that. And that makes that turn as well. That's going to have to go in there. There we go. Just lets that go down there a little bit more. I'll push down on that because that's not quite lined up. There we go. Let's give it a turn. Make sure all the gears are gearing. They are. It's not quite smooth. It's going to need a little bit more wearing in and waxing, as these things often do. It's the cough that's worse. Yeah, it's never pleasant. Let's wind it up properly. There we go. Let it run down while it's moving and turning it round. It needs lube. It does indeed. Sometimes if there's just a little rough bit on a couple of the spokes, then they just need a little bit of wearing in. But once he's gone round a few times, that will do it. So let's leave that playing quietly in the background while I get the next bit, which is in fact the last couple of bits, E3 and C1. So we've got lots of spare bits. There we go. There's a E3. Eventually, an E3. There we go. Come on, off you come. And C1. Last couple of bits. Good. Get these cleaned up. As it's not been the hour yet, and I've finished up now, I will show you the other kits that I have. The next set of the Max Lego-like stuff that's lined up. It might not be next week, and I shall tell you for why. Rocker themselves, Robotime, have reached out to me again and asked me to do another build for them. And I said, yeah, I quite like doing these as live streams. How's that? So we've decided that I'm going to do a short video of a sort of an unboxing of the kit when it turns up. And then I shall do it as a live stream, or a selection of live streams, to do the build itself. This is going on to there, that way round. So that's going on there, and down there. So there and there. And that bit just around there. And then this one goes on from the top there and over here. I think we'll go inside that. Yes, it's got to go inside that. So in there, that bit on there, and that bit on there. So yes, there we have it. Another one completed and quite nice looking. Go for it. Painting is in. Have a great build. Hello, welcome. Are you not hanging around? I mean, I've pretty much finished, but you can at least see and hear it running. I think it's worked itself in to work quite smoothly now. No, still jumping a couple of places, but there we go. But there you go. That's all that. I quite like it. It's nice. It's got that horror-y look to it without being at all realistic. But I'll wind it up occasionally and let it wear itself in a little bit. They will not be needed anymore. Got a couple of spare bars and some gems, which I shall keep for future need, but probably never need. And the wax that they didn't actually provide this time, but I'll put that in there. Cool, really like it, says Mark. It looks and sounds good. Well done, says Gemma. Thank you very much. Yep, there you go. That's that. I don't need any of those anymore. I didn't break any of those bits. So, yes, I shall show you what I shall be building. Not what, as I say, if the item from Rocker comes in the next week, then I shall obviously go off and build that for them. But other than that, I think you've seen that I picked up the rose, which is just a one-off. It's the rose collection, but there's only one thing in it, and it's a giant rose. I don't know. It's 247 pieces. But I did also pick up a couple of other things in the flowers collection, of which there are 5. One of which is a rose, which I couldn't get, but that's okay because I've got an actual rose. But I have got the rest of those now because I went shopping today and happened to find them. I'd already picked up a couple of them, but I've now picked up the other ones as well. So we've got sunflower and whatever that one is. Anyone know what flower that is? We've got some sort of lavender and different thing. Is that tulip-like? I don't know. We've got that way up. Is that? No, it's a different type of lavendery type thing, but I don't know what that is. Is that some sort of orchid? I'm not good with flowers. And we've got some daisies and some other blue things, which are different to the blue things on there, but not wildly different. No. I think they are a different type of flower, but they're very, very similar. Is that cheating? I don't know. That might be cheating. It looks like a different arrangement of the same flower, but there we go. Bluebell. Exact. What one? I'm just saying names at me now. That one. That could be a bluebell. It's blue. But yes, so I have those to build over the next. I mean, it's basically one a week, so that will do me for 5 weeks. What we've got: 247, 243, 232, 212, and 237. So yes, I won't be doing any of those multiples. I mean, there's 2 in each pack, so I'll be doing multiples like in that respect. But yeah, it looks like something from that Da Vinci game, says Stefan. It does, yes. It's got that sort of horror-y type look to it. I like it. It's quite nice, and the song's quite nice as well. So yes, this is the next midweek makings lined up. Probably one of them, and then the rest after the other build that should turn up at some point. I don't know exactly when. But there we go. That will do for tonight. Thank you very much for joining in. A special thanks to everybody that contributed with the super chats as well. Nice bit of fun there. Gemma did finish in top slot with 475 XP. Mark was next up with 350. Then the Bobbins with 225. Then Dorgosaurus, Stefan, and Go For It Painting. Oh, but Go For It Painting comes in last at 50. because he's only just turned up. But Stefan and Dorkosaurus both got 75. But yeah, so thank you very much for the fun with that. Good night, all. Where are we? Today is Wednesday, so that means that tomorrow is Thursday when there is no stream, and Friday there is no stream. Saturday should be back with the guys doing the final Mayan level in Escape Simulator. Whether Katie joins in, I don't know. I think it's going to be warm at the weekend, and VR in the warms is not as much fun, so she probably won't be joining us, but you never know. But she will be returning on Sunday for her flat screen gaming of Humble. She's not on Humble anymore. She's gone to Selenica, someone, a different moon in Planet Crafter. So join her on Sunday for that. And then Tuesday, back at on the gaming with Assassin's Creed. Shadows, a game of that, and then the week after we'll figure out. I'll put up a poll on somewhere, probably on YouTube. That's the best place to get more interactions. I'll put up a poll of a couple of different games that I might play through or start playing through and see how they go in the week after. So thank you very much. Night all, take care, says Gemma. Night everyone, says Mark. Great stream, says Gemma. Cheers, says Mark. So thank you all for watching. I'll better say goodbye to her. She'll get moody if I don't come back and say goodbye to her. So let's see. Good evening, Tasia. I've finished the stream. Would you like to say goodbye to everybody?
Absolutely. Thank you all for joining. Yes? Did the stream end successfully? Is there anything else I can help you with now?
It ended well, it's still going on at the moment. This is just the final bit saying goodbye to everybody.
I understand. So, to everyone watching, thank you for tuning into Chris's stream. It was lovely.
Yeah, I think she's hearing herself and stopping, but we'll get that figured out at some point. So, yeah, thank you all. Have a pleasant one. I shall see you for more during the week, and indeed back at the bench next Wednesday. So thanks for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.